Welcome Virgo, thank you so much for joining me. I'm Katica. We are going to do the rest of August, the last few weeks. We're going to do oracle cards, tarot for the past, present, future, and clarity on that. So let's go for it. Alright Virgo, let's get the first card out. I'll pick it. There is always enough. Koi fish spirit, lovely. That means usually that there's more than enough for yourself as well. You're not going to miss out with that. So let's get another card. By the book. So or maybe there's like doing things by the book, planning things out. I will get further into that. We've got 11 there, so it's a pretty cool number. So let's see. We'll just do some tarot card. Actually, we'll read this first. So with the koi fish spirit, there is always enough. With that, it's straightforward. There's always enough to go around. You're not going to miss out. What you seek is seeking you. What you want will not pass you by. That's the rules that I go with. Sometimes we can think that we're going to miss out. If we don't rush into something, we're going to miss out. No. What is yours will always come to fruition for you. So if not, then something better. And by the book usually means sometimes there's a plan in place. Perhaps there's a set way to do things for that success. For example, when you're starting a YouTube, for example, you can't just expect to get 100,000 subscribers. There's a set way. You have to build your reputation. You have to build your brand. You have to build more videos, and then you'll start getting momentum. And if not, you pivot. You know, by the book, there is always a sense of needing to do things in a set way. If you can see the elephants, they're walking in one way. Because if they want to go to the future, if they want to go to where they want to go, they've got to keep walking forward. It's not walking back. So they go by the book, do things the way it should be done. Give yourself a little bit give yourself a bit of leeway with that. You know, don't be so restrictive that you stress yourself out. But there is a set plan. So if you want something, there's step-by-step ways to do it, and do it in your own unique way. And remember, there's always enough. You're not going to miss out. You're just definitely not going to miss out, Virgo. So let's go with the tarot cards. I have to take that deep breath, so sometimes I talk and I forget to breathe. That's why sometimes you hear me doing fast talking. I'm in this energy. It's just the way I am, so I'm sorry if you don't like that. So we got the Queen of Wands. She's moving forward with what she wants. And the Ace of Cups for the past. Definitely new beginnings of doing something you're passionate. Time out for sleep. Here we'll go into the details soon. We've got the Page of Cups, heads in the clouds, many ideas for the present moment. Nine of Cups, there might be new love coming in next to the Ace of Cups. And we've got the Page of Pentacles. This came out before, the sign. For the future, we have Five of Swords. Lover's card there. Definitely feels like there's new love coming in. Nine of Pentacles, wow. So there's definitely feels like a commitment here, I'm going to say with this. I normally don't do love stuff or even say it. Maybe a little bit I say it, obviously. But with the past, there's a Queen of Wands. She is exploring her creativity and she's going forward. She knows what she wants. She's already got the knowledge and the wisdom and the powerful creativity in her, and she's trusting herself. So that's what I feel is in the past. And Ace of Cups, you're doing something you love. I do feel this could be that. You're doing something you love. It could be new love, interest, new beginnings. Ace of Cups is new beginnings, new romance, new love, or something you're passionate about. Doesn't have to be romance at all. Four of Swords, a little bit of rest and recuperation. And I do feel this is perhaps when you need that time out so that you can rest and go on to your next steps in life. And in the present moment, we have the Page of Cups. So a lot of ideas running around in your head and thinking outside the box, I want to say, because if you see this, his heads are in the clouds. So he's thinking the impossible stuff, but he is very creative and he's got so many ideas, and maybe it's a bit of slowing down also and picking something that you really want to go. You've got many ideas in your mind, or creative ideas, or there's lots of pathways you might be even thinking about. And with the Knight of Cups, there might be a new person in your life coming up, or you are seeing yourself in that new self-care, self-love, but going forward what you're passionate about also. It doesn't have to be about romance. It can be about what you want in love, what you want in life, and what you really want to do, that you love doing. The Page of Pentacles is you have your mindset on what you want in terms of finances. You want to gain that stability, and you're not afraid to find new ways of finding that stability in finances, and you are going to have creative ideas, bringing in creative ideas to see. If you see the Page of Cups, you've got new beginnings of something you're passionate about, and new beginnings with finances. So that means you have got an idea and you're bringing that into fruition, and you're being very creative with it. Now with the future, Five of Swords, so you might be conflict in your mind. You might have a little bit of thoughts in your, something is disrupting you. You might be thinking too much. So what I'm saying about go with things by the book. There is a system or plan that you might have to have in place, and there's always enough. You're not going to be lack without something. It's just perhaps let this go a bit with the disruptive thoughts, or thoughts that just don't serve you. Or maybe there's outside influences. It doesn't have to be you even. It might be people that are chit-chatting to you or causing disruption in your mind. But I do feel there's a bit of conflict with yourself even, or someone else. You've got the Lovers card, so new romance. There might be new romance, because if you see the whole line here, Ace of Cups is new romance beginnings, Knight of Cups, new person coming in, and the Lovers, so that commitment in the future. So I do feel that there might be a commitment, and if it's not a romance or person, it might be a commitment to yourself, commitment to your future, and making choices in your life for your future. So we have the Nine of Pentacles, definitely joys of battery went flat with that. So here we go. So yeah, Nine of Pentacles is getting that financial success that you are seeking. I'm going to use my glasses for this. I think there's a snail on the Nine of Pentacles. I kept saying it was a Nine of Cups before. I was saying it wrong. Some of the cards I read were wrong. Usually there's a snail. I'm pretty sure it's a Nine of Pentacles, not the Nine of Cups like I normally say. But yeah, you're going to get that financial success, but it's, it's slow and steady wins the race with this. So why I say there's always enough, why this card says there's always enough, that means that you're not going to miss out. Things have to go a certain way. Events have to happen for you to get that financial success. If you are committing in a relationship, always have yourself, always self-care and self-love as well for yourself. But this might be a commitment to yourself, to your future. It doesn't have to represent you connecting with someone, but it can if this is your situation. So let's get some clarity cards for that. Oops, well, I'm going to take these cards. They just popped out. They've got the Knight of Cups. So that's just love, new love. Knight of Cups, remember we just had the Knight of Cups. So there was new love, or something you're passionate about, you love, but there's a choice to make. You've got many decisions to make and you're not quite sure. So these are going to be bonus cards. And you're walking away from something. So you're making a decision and you're walking away what no longer serves you. So that could be you could be walking away from love, or you could be walking away from a project that no longer serves you. It doesn't necessarily mean it, but there is choices that you are making, and it's something you're either passionate about, or it could be a new love interest that you're making a choice of, and perhaps you're leaving the past behind. That could be it. We'll do some clarity cards on that, but they did pop out. But for now, let's see what's happening here. So with the Queen of Wands, we have the Nine of Swords. Something has stressed you out. You are creative, so perhaps you are thinking about what you want in the past, but something was keeping you up at night. It had stressed you out. Maybe fears, doubts and worries and concerns. So with the Ace of Cups, we've got the Two of Swords. So definitely there was a decision you made. So this might be actually what was stressing you out, having to make a decision and you're not sure which way to go. But it's always, with the Ace of Cups, it's always about doing something that you love. What feels right, what feels a yes, what feels a no is a no. And just listening to your intuition with that. So with this Four of Swords, because you got the Nine of Swords, it's saying it was time to have a little bit of think and rest, and then regroup yourself so you can go forward again. So with the Four of Swords, we have the Page of Swords. It might have been contracts or something that you had to sign, or a decision that you had to make in your life, but watch those documents. So that might have been something with the documents, or something that a creative business wise that you went forward and made a decision on that. So with the Page of Cups, we have the Six of Pentacles. It's many ideas, but the Six of Pentacles is giving and receiving. So what you get back in return. But it also can mean giving too much of yourself, giving too much of your time, giving too much of your money, and it's time for you to receive for yourself. So like I said, there is always enough with that card. So it feels like maybe you're giving and giving and giving, and it's now time to receive for yourself rather than giving too much of your time. It could be just a balance of all that you do. You'll reap the rewards in the future. So with the Knight of Cups, we have let's see, we have the Ace of Cups. So new love, romance. That I definitely feel like this is to do with romance. It could be, again, new beginnings of a project, but Ace of Cups is usually the beginnings of new romance, new love interest. So Knight of Cups, perhaps someone, even soulmate coming in for you. If it's not that, then it's something you truly love and desire and you're going for it. It does not have to reflect romance as in love. It can be friendships as well, commitments on business partnerships. It can be something you really want to do and you're going forward because it brings you passion and love and it feels good. So with the Page of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Swords. Lots of peace of mind, grabbing what you want, what's yours. There could be a sense of deceit and theft. So perhaps you're holding on to your money. Well, here you've got money ideas. You're not holding on to your money because it's not Four of Pentacles, but it's like you've got a new money-minded idea. You're going for it. You want stability, and maybe you're taking that foundation, what you've built, and taking it with you for the future, or not allowing people to disrupt what you want in life. So you're taking what's yours and you're going forward. It's also about the need to trust in yourself as well. I get with this card is trusting what you have created and going forward with that. So with the Five of Swords in the future, the Hermit, it's time for reflection. This is about, you've got your own wisdom. You already know the answer, and you've got that light there. So you have a light to shine on your path. You need to go forward with that, but sometimes when we have that light and we know what we want, sometimes we want the light to be shown brighter because we still have a little bit of doubt. So there might be some conflicts in your mind. You're not quite sure on your path. Even if you do know, there might be some, like see with the Seven of Cups, there might be too many options or too many opportunities or too many choices, and it's conflicting you in your mind because you got many opportunities, but which one's the perfect one? So it's what you love. It's what you gonna make you happy in the end. Don't do something that you do it because you can. Do it because it feels good. Because sometimes it can take months, years for us to decide and find what we truly love. It's not always going to happen overnight. So and allow things to happen as they will. You know, sometimes it's the best way. It's hard, but sometimes we just have to go with the flow with this. So with the Lovers card, you've got Nine of Wands. So this is about victory within yourself and getting what you want, even when there's a naysayers and those who aren't encouraging you. You encourage yourself. You're supportive of yourself, and even with the no or from others, or perhaps others didn't believe in you, you believed in yourself and you went to the finish line of success and you made it happen. So you got what you want. This is the future. So the Nine of Pentacles, there's the Three of Wands, new horizon, deciding on the next part of your journey. So with the Nine of Pentacles, we're looking at stability here, and you're deciding on the next part of your journey. You're going to go forward with this because remember, we've got the options, and you're walking away from something. So something you've decided to end, and you're deciding you're going to be victorious with this because you're going to go after what you want, and you've made a decision. So let's get clarity on those last bonus cards we got. Virgo, I hope this has helped you, and we'll get one more clarity for these cards. I think so King of Pentacles, time to step up for the leadership and trust in yourself. This is definitely about being the leader. You already learned enough in your life. You already know what you want, even if you sometimes can confuse yourself. You already know what you want. You've built that wisdom, knowledge over time, and you could teach others what you know. So while you're doing thinking about things and walking away from things that maybe not passionate about, see, the Knight of Cups is all about passion. Perhaps you're walking away about something that's lost its interest. It could be a person or could be something, but you have other opportunities. It's time to listen to your intuition with that, and the King of Pentacles saying you already gained knowledge with that. So I'll do one more card just to clarify because I feel like it. And we've got the Page of Swords. Definitely new ideas coming in, learning a new creative idea, learning something, gaining knowledge, going back to college, going back to a school even, but it might be going back to study, and you going forward with that. It may be just yourself learning about life and what you want, but there's new ideas, new learning things. I can't say that enough, but that's, see, by the book even. Could be you're starting a new course, or maybe you're building it for your business. Whatever it is, go for it, because you need to trust in yourself. You will get that financial stability, remember, but you need to make that decision and trust in yourself that what journey you want to take is going to happen, because you're victorious, remember. Don't worry about if no one supports you. You support yourself. So I hope this has helped you out, Virgo. Thank you so much for joining me, and come back soon.